Alright guys, I have a dope video for you today. It's going to be all of my Crested Geckos in one video. We're going to be weighing them and introducing them to you guys formally for the first time, so I'm super excited. Stick around. Alright guys, so the first one we're going to talk about is Squash. She's right around 5 years old. She's a chocolate harlequin. She loves hanging out on her plants and on her vines. Right now she's not really flaring, but when she does flare, she's that nice, really dark, chocolatey brown. She's got really nice structure, really pretty girl, and I really do like her a lot. In the end, when we weighed her, she ended up being 53 grams, I believe. So she's a decent sized girl, not too chubby or anything like that, but perfectly sized and pretty cute. So now I'm going to show you guys how I keep track of their weight. Basically, I write their name, the date, and then their weight. I actually have another video all about how to weigh them, and I will link that in the description. Alright guys, so the next Crested Gecko we have is Kwame. Kwame is a flame Crested Gecko. Kind of pretty, but kind of basic at the same time. He or she is less than a year old, and they don't really, and this one does not really like bugs at all, so I've got a hard time having it put on weight. I do have some tricks up my sleeve, like protein and adding honey to the food and things like that work out pretty well though. Same thing, I write the weight and then the date right next to the name. The next one we have up is Hammie. This is one of Squash's babies and super food aggressive and bug aggressive, total opposite of Kwame. Very bright orange, so very pretty. And then Kwame did end up weighing 4 grams. So again, just the date and then the weight. Next we have Auburn, who was born in January. This is another one of Squash's babies. This one does not like its shed. It has the hardest time going through shed. I literally always have to help it out. And currently Auburn weighs 3 grams. Next we have one of my favorites, which is Squishy. You guys have seen a lot of shorts on my channel of Squishy. Squishy is 3 to 4 months old, born in December. Like I said, one of my favorites. I've got like 3 favorites: Squishy, Oakley, and then the dad of those 2. And it looks just like his or her dad, honestly. It's got that dark emberish, like orange color, kinda. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous gecko. As you guys can see here in 1 second, super, super Dalmatian, and I mean, very brindle and kind of like almost tiger, but I think more brindle. I'm very excited to see what Squishy looks like as an adult. Right now, Squishy weighs 3 grams. Next up, we have Sif. Sif is also one of my favorites, but for a different reason, not really looks related, but she gives off the absolute best babies. She gave birth to Squishy, to Oakley, I mean, to some of the best ones that I have, so she is gorgeous. I always love her. She's amazing. She's fun to hold because she doesn't really swim around too much, and she's typically pretty chill, and she's just a cute gecko overall. She's not really flaring right now, but you can kind of see that brindle on her back right there, but she does have quite a few Dalmatian spots, but not a ton. Right now she's right at 50 grams, so again, just write the date and then the weight and then you're good. Alright, so this is Oakley. This is another one of my favorites. Again, this is one of Sif's babies, just like Squishy. Just about 2 years old, but hates bugs, so I had to start doing a lot of supplements. So like extra protein and adding a little bit of honey to the food and things like that. And it seems to be working out well. She's putting on weight at a decent rate now, so I'm not too worried. Right now, she weighs 13 grams. I'm hoping to get that up significantly in a few months. Alright guys, the next one we have is Repunzel. I just made a video not too long ago about when I got her. It was an unboxing with her and some of the eggs that we got with her. The person I got her from was still breeding her, but she is 13, so I purchased her as a pet only because I don't want to keep breeding her. She is In my opinion, way too old to breed. Now, I mean, I don't know how unhealthy it was for her to be breeding all that time, but after she gets done laying whatever eggs she has, then she is done. And right now, Repunzel is 45 grams. Alright guys, so this is one of the ones that we got with Repunzel and the eggs. This is who we're calling baby number 2. Hold on one second. Alright, I'm back. So we do need a name for this one. Really pretty tricolor. I cannot wait to see what this looks like full grown. Right now, it only weighs 3 grams. Alright guys, here's the other one that we got with Repunzel and baby number 2. This is baby number 5. We need a name for this one too, so if you guys can think of any names for these two, please put them in the comments because we are trying to find names for these guys. This one was also born in November just like the last one, and this one does weigh 3 grams as well. Alright, so here's my boy Rusty. This is by far the craziest gecko I have. I literally had to grab him while he was sleeping so he wouldn't be running around or peeing on me or pooping on me when he was trying to get away. Speaking of, be on the lookout because I'm going to have a short coming up recently of when I tried to touch Rusty and he peed on me. I'm really excited to breed Rusty when he's big enough, but right now he's only 25 grams. Alright guys, this is one of the most unique geckos I've ever seen. This is Toby. He has what it looks like makeup around his eyes. I mean, it's really weird. I've never really seen geckos with that on there. Pretty cool, kind of unique. I mean, he's not really the most pretty gecko, but he's definitely one of the most unique I've ever seen. I've never really seen any that had that little, where it kind of looks like he's wearing makeup all the time around his eye. So, I mean, that alone makes him unique. Generally, he's not this spazzy, but he is pretty spazzy today, and he's about to jump on the camera. Whee! Rusty currently weighs 53 grams. This next one we have is Flo. She's super calm. She loves to be held. Super, super, super pretty yellow when she flares. I mean, it's honestly amazing. It's one of the brightest yellows that you can see. When she's not flaring, she's one of the whitest geckos you'll ever see. So it's kind of unique how crazy she can get. And she does not like to let go. She likes to be held. So I had the hardest time trying to weigh her, typically when I do, because she never likes to let go. Right now, she's coming in at a weight of 39 grams. Alright guys, so the next one we have is Chubby. She gets her name from her eating habits. She will eat all of her food every single time she eats, and she eats a lot of food. She is definitely a little piggy, so that's how she got the name Chubby. She was one of the ones that we rescued. If you didn't see that video, I'll link that in the description. There was quite a few that we rescued. We actually rescued 4 of them. It was Toby, Chubby, Flo, and Barbra Jean, who Barbra Jean you guys haven't seen yet, but that is next. She is a squeaker, so every single time you hold her, she's squeaking. Right now, she weighs 45 grams. Alright guys, this next one is Barbra Jean. She also, like we said, was one of the ones that we rescued along with Flo and Toby and Chubby. So we don't really know exact birth dates or how old these guys are, but she does look kind of pretty. Right now she does weigh 35 grams. A fun little fact about her, she loves to hang from her branches. Alright guys, so I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I typically don't do this, but I will. We ended up trading 2 of the geckos that I showed you in this last video for this one that I used to have. I ended up getting him back from someone, so that is what the next video is all about. I hope you guys are excited as I am. I'm super pumped to have him back. That's his Oakley and Squishy's dad, and I cannot wait to share him with you guys and show you all about him, so be on the lookout for that next video. Thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. If you did like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.